Hey traders, happy day. Happy day is what we'll go with. Listen, I'm going to show you how you can quickly compound your account using the code alerts. Let's make sure that we have our fingers on our screen. We want to make sure that we have EC11 on our screen, and you want to have your buy and sell codes, okay? So, literally, I am trading from code to code. You absolutely have to watch the RSI, and you can only take one trade, okay? And you can take one trade. You can do three, four, or five contracts. I would start off with three contracts until you are consistent. Okay. So I'm going to get a line. I'm going to put it on my RSI because this is really important. And I'm going to have it at the 70. And then I'm going to put my next horizontal line here at the 50, and then I'm going to put my last horizontal line here at the 30. Okay. This is important because entry on futures is everything. The purple line is the actual RSI that we want to pay attention to. So that yellow line, I'm going to make it black. The purple line, I'm just going to make it thicker because I really, really need to pay attention to it too. And I'm actually going to make it yellow. Okay. So that it stands out. So we can see right now the market is low. When the market is down here, you do not sell. What you're waiting for is the word sale code and buy code. And when you get your code immediately, okay, you have to have a double screen, you're going to take the trade. Okay. What we're going to be mindful of with our ECC 11 scanner is your support and resistance area. So ECC 11 is telling you up here, you got a lot of resistance. So we're not trying to buy anything up here. And then for the sale, well, there isn't any resistance right now, guys. So this thing could drop, and I am trading in Q. So let's see if we get a buy code in a moment. I want you to see what it looks like on your screen. So I'm going to take some things off. I minimize mine just so that I can see clearly. I can't it's hard for me to make a proper analysis with a lot of things on my chart. So even though I am using the full code, you will see me minimize things so that I can see clearly. All right, there's my sell code, there's my buy code. So right here, I got a sell code. As soon as I saw the buy code, I got in, I cleared on the buy. I got a sell code here. I got in and cleared on the sell. The same thing. I literally have traded sell code, buy code. So, what you have to make sure that you are being mindful, again, this is strictly for futures right now, is of the RSI. So, if I get a sale code and my RSI is super low, well, I'm going to wait. Okay. That's not going to be the best position. All right. And the same thing for a buy code. So, right now we're down here. If we get a buy code in the next few minutes, then I'm going to simply go over to my chart and I am going to press buy, and I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to go and get some coffee or a cup of water. I love ice. And I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm not going to focus on it. This is a slow and steady way for you to clear your compound account and for you to build your express account. If for some reason the market is bouncing or it's pulling you deeply into the negative, you have to be able to hold the trade. If you want to close the trade out and wait for the next code, you can always do that, but there's always going to be pullback with futures. So you cannot keep closing the trades out. We're trading micros, so it should not be that much of a resistance on you. I think the most I've probably gone into the negative today is maybe about 300 and something dollars. And immediately I was in 300, let's say about 389 and 1 minute, and then the next minute I was in profit, right? So you really want to make sure that if you're closing the trade out, it's because you have to, right? Something like this, that was a pretty big drop. So you could close that out if you didn't clear on your buy code. And what's going to keep you from clearing immediately, again, is not getting in immediately and getting in and the RSI is too high. But if you get the code, you're not going to get the code here, okay? This code is probably triggered right about in here. All right. So once the code is actually triggered and it's attached to the candle, see right there, I'm going to go ahead and buy. You have to get in the trade immediately. The market is going to push and pull. All right. but you should get a good shoot up that will clear the trade. You don't want to overtrade this. You definitely want to make sure that you are doing one trade per code. One trade per code. If you want to maximize your profit, then you're going to pull your profit out probably to the wick of the candles. But just remember, this strategy is for you to do one trade per code. Now, if you get a good break, right, the market is consolidating. If you get a good break like this, then of course you can probably get back in the trade here. But once you get the flow and you understand what you're doing, then I would enhance what I'm doing. But for now, you're waiting for your code. When you get your code, you're going to take your trade. The market is going to bounce back and forth. It always does that before it gives you a flat bottom and pushes up cleared. Do you see? That wasn't even any movement, y'all. And I've cleared on this trade. All right. So it's really simple. It's something worth practicing. For those of you trying to clear your futures trade, it's always going to go back and forth. But you got to make sure you have your double screen. Please only take one trade because guess what? This is really a seller's market, right? So you really want to take one trade. We want this to push up, let it hit that EMA, and then guess what? I'm going to get a sell code. And when I get a sell code, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get in the trade again, and I'm going to clear on all my trades. Happy trading.